Are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Noah Decker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Decker is sitting on 49 career pitching victories coming into this one, so potentially looking for number 50 here. The 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. Lays off 2-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Jose Barrios will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Full count still. high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, George Springer. He's got it.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Cody Clemens. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out to right field. Larnach is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Justin Decker.
Into the box now, Justin Decker. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. The 1-1 home.
I got to count 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Still no score. New inning set to get underway. And stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Garver. The 1-1. Decker Stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. Is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mitch Garver goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. The next twin up, DJ LeMahieu, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Carlos Santana would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He went deep in the contest last night. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Counsel.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Speared on the dive. It's in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Striding in, Carlos Santana. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Donaldson.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
To the plate now, Trevor Larnach. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Line toward right center. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Byron Buxton. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Third inning, no score to this point. swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. So striding in, Zach Collins, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Trey Turner. This is in the air to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 4, Joe Springer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Luis Arias. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. And this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Springer giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. So digging in now, Cody Clemens. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Decker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Runners on the move for second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Throw over to first. Back in standing. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Carlos Santana. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Thaiss. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Ready now, Zach Collins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Two and one, here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. grounded to first. Santana's got it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trevor Larnach. On its way is pitch number 75. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the sixth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Luis Arias. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Mitch Garver will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Larnach at third, Buxton on second, Arias at first, 1 gone. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So as we take another look, This was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder George Springer. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in for the Jays, Cody Clemens. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Buxton is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Justin Decker.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Decker, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Yordan Alvarez would be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance? Yordan Alvarez been a strikeout victim twice in this one. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's a look over to first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A curveball hit right back at him. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
At the plate now, Josh Donaldson. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Trevor Larnach.
In now, Trevor Larnach. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready once again, Austin Meadows. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Pedro Strop comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Pedro Strop.
Matt Thaiss will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Max.
Striding forward now is the DH, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Strop rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Larnach is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So stepping in, Zach Collins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line to the right side, but foul. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Dustin May will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Here now the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. He singled his last time up. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. This is skied out toward right. Decker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Trevor May is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65. Trevor May.
George Springer the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Clemens.
Into the box now, Cody Clemens. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Justin Decker hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Blue Jays go down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Their count now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-1 pitch. Runner's going. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Still only one out in the inning. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Trevor Larnach. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Minnesota's out in front, 3-1. Taylor Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
So striding forward now, Yordan Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Rosario. Gone! A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Scooped up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Matt Sykes.
Yadier Molina will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Yadier Molina.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Max Kepler.
At the plate, Max Kepler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Twins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Trevor May gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Taylor Rogers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.